What's up, YouTube? Check it out. Troy Hutchinson here, back on my channel with you guys again on a glorified, beautiful Sunday. So, as most of you guys know, I usually work on Sundays, but I was not feeling it today. So your boy called in sick. I spent the day with both my boys. We hung out the house, chilled for a little bit, and then I actually had to go to a little business meeting with a friend. So when I got back home, I took the boys to a local pool, and we had a blast, man. The boys absolutely love the pool. I for one, love water. I love swimming. I feel like swimming is just, how do I say? It's kind of like a getaway to me. It's almost like equivalent to me going to the gym in a way. I love being underwater because the world is silent when you're under the water. You know, all you can hear is the motion of the water. And I don't know. I've always just been one that gets intrigued by water. So I love swimming. And it's one of the best body exercises you can actually do for your body because cardiovascular, muscle, I mean, just helps relax you. It's a great workout. So if you are somebody who does not swim much, you should get into it. So anyways, just got done smashing a steak meal. That's like meal number 6, 7 maybe 7. I've been just indulging today in my meals. Not even really caring. I'm just getting them down. It's 9 o'clock right now. And so I have one more meal to go. I might throw a little bit of Halo. I got a half thing of Halo Top in there, chocolate chip cookie dough Halo Top. So I might throw that in at the end of the night with some peanut butter. Maybe. When I say maybe, I pretty much am saying it's going to happen. So yeah, it's going to happen. Something I want to touch on real quick. I just want to discuss a quick little topic with you guys. Time management. All right, time management. What the definition of managing your time is, it could differ from person to person. But some of your most successful people preach about how they manage their time. They have a full calendar, like this is a notepad, but they'll have a full calendar just marked out for the whole day. Every 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and a lot of them set it by minute increments where they actually set it up to where every 15, 20 minutes they have a plan that they want to be doing this in 15 minutes. 15 minutes from that, they want to be doing this. 15 minutes after that, this. And just a repetitive cycle, everything. You know, to get successful in life, it's a lot of the same thing. It's a lot of regimentation. Just repeat. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people think, well, you gotta change things up. Not really. If you're making progress and you're getting somewhere, isn't that the key? Isn't that the purpose? Like, you're trying to progress somewhere? So if the process is working, why change it? Why try to change it to where you have to readapt to it? That doesn't make any sense. Stick to it, something that's working. You know, a lot of people tell me, speaking of the devil, I ran into somebody at the pool today that was just kind of like, you know, I can't really find the time to prep my meals. I can't really find the time to cook them out, and it's hard when you know, I'm around friends that eat like crap. I can't. No excuses, just results, friends. Like, what? Why are you? You're basically just telling me that you're not worried about yourself. You're just telling me that you're not making your lifestyle, what you want to do with your life, a priority. You're letting other things dictate you. You let other things overtake you and overthrow what you truly want to do. So in the end, if you can't find the strength to make it happen, is it really something that you want to do? Is it really something that you want to persist, and you let something small as food dictate what you do? And another thing with time management, a lot of people I don't know how people don't have time to prep their meals, go to the gym. And you know, I do understand circumstances happen. People, you know, you got single parents out there with, you know, kids. You have people who are working doubles to make ends meet. And I understand that life happens, people. It truly does, and I will be the first to tell you that. You know, I come from a very, very low income family, so you know, I know what it means to dig down deep and find strength to want to push and persevere in something that you dream about. I'm still doing it to this day. Now, by no means am I struggling right now. No, you know, I have a decent job, and it's a very well-paying job, but it's just for now. It's for make ends meet. And in all reality, it seems like everything in this world costs more and more every day. I feel like in this lifestyle, all we're doing is just exchanging paper, you know, from one person's hand to another. It seems like every day, each and every day. There's not much you could do without exchanging some kind of paper to do it. So those are probably all exceptional. There is very few exceptions that you can say that people people have to go through, that they can't manage time very well to fit in prepping meals, cooking, eating healthy, It's much easier to get to a drive-through if you have a car full of kids, and if you have to go home and you have to, report for work. I completely understand, guys. And in no way do I feel like it makes you. I'm not trying to belittle anybody that has to deal with that stuff, because we all have different, demons that we're fighting against. We all have a different story in our book. So not everybody has 4 or 5 hours in the morning, as I do, to go to the gym, prep their meals, do videos, do client work. They don't have that. But with that said, there is a tons of people who had the time that I personally know, that who are just like, man, I don't know how you do it. How I do what? How I utilize my time? Because you have to make yourself a priority. You have to make yourself a priority, because if you do not, then you won't be one. Nobody else is going to do it. Nobody's going to make you a priority. You have to be your own priority. You come first before anything else. That's number one key of time management. You come first. Now, I'm not talking about going out, partying and drinking and hanging with friends. Well, Troy Hutchinson said, I come first, so I want to go out and party. No. When it comes to your dreams and goals, put yourself first. Utilize your time first for yourself, and then help others. That's also something else that I want to touch on real quick is don't be afraid to ask for help. I believe that a lot of people fail in life because we don't want to reach out for help, because we feel like, I guess we let our pride get in the way, and we think that we don't need help. I don't need his help. I can do this on my own. I don't need anybody's help. I can make this happen. It gets hard, guys. It gets extremely hard at times, and you will be surprised at just how much weight can be lifted off of your back if someone else helps pick up the weight, or just even assist. So don't be afraid to ask a lending hand for something if you need it. Something else I also want to talk about, time management. Scoot in on this one, because this one's pretty serious. So a lot of people just feel like I don't know how to say it. I'm getting lost in thought here. A lot of people working a 9 to 5, they're afraid to let that go. They're afraid because that's guaranteed. That's here. That's now. I'll use my job for example. I'm at the prison, and I could let that job go and push this even more. Do this full time if I wanted to. Could I make ends meet? I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. Am I sitting in a good position to do it? Possibly. Plausible. It's very plausible. But I don't want to do it because I'm scared. And I don't think I'm in a good enough position to do this. I have income coming from this, but not enough to meet my requirements that I have going right now. Now, with that being said, this, I feel, is where people mess up. We all do. I do it too. I just admitted to it. I'm doing the same thing that I'm talking about. I'm staying at this job because it's paying the bills. I'm being content with it because it's paying the bills. And that's where some of your most successful people in this world, they quit their job and they push for their dream. They push because it almost puts you in survival mode. It puts you in a mode of sink or swim. It puts you in a situation against a wall where it's fight or flight, but there's nowhere to flight to. You're stuck. You got to fight. And it's almost sometimes that's what it takes. And it's a big risk. I'm not saying do it, but the best thing you can do is if you stick with this job, if you stick with the job that's paying the bills, and you can utilize the time that you're away from that job, and you can chase your dream in that time, I'm doing it. I'm going for it. I told you guys a few videos back, I'm coming for everything that I want, and I ain't stopping. Ain't nothing changed. Go after whatever it is you want. Don't let anything stop you. Stay up to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Even if you gotta do it at 4 in the morning, stay up, get whatever research done you need. Look up any video you need. Talk to anybody you need to talk to. Do it now. We don't have a lot of time on this earth, and I know I'm 28 years old. I don't know how many people know that, but I'm 28 years old. And some days I'm like, I still got plenty of time. Other times, I think 10 years ago, I just got out of high school. And 10 years ago, if you asked me where I was going to be at in my life, I probably would have said I was somewhere not here. But I'm blessed to be where I am. I'm grateful for everything I have and everything I have worked for. Now, it just goes to show that 10 years, like that, gone. Just a blink of an eye. And when you sit and think about it, and you're like, man, 10 years. You try to remember everything in that 10 years, all the events, all the memories, all the good times, bad times, kids' birthdays, nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters, significant others. You kind of can't. You like think back on it like, what? Well, I really, you can't, because the older we get, the less we remember. And you know, I want people to feel like, I want people to understand that you have 24 hours in a day. The best thing you could do is use that 24 hours. And so many people, well, I need to sleep 6, 7, 8 hours. No, you don't. Look at me, guys. I don't sleep much, and I'm okay with that. And I'm not saying don't sleep. I'm just saying, if you want something, you will sacrifice something else to get it. And a lot of times, going after something, you have to sacrifice. You have to make sacrifices. Now, if I gotta sleep 4 or 5 hours a night, and that's all I get, and then the day starts at 7 o'clock a.m. every day, no matter what, breakfast time, let's go. Then that's what we're gonna do every day. You don't, sleeping is, I feel it's a necessity. It really is a necessity, but at the same time, it's wasteful. Because honestly, what do you do in your sleep? You dream. I'd rather wake up tired, exhausted, and just brutally beaten and go pursue my dream than to sleep and dream my dream. I want to go live my dream, man. Another thing is, I used to waste a lot of time watching YouTube videos. Now, with that said, before I go any further, I know I make YouTube videos for people to watch. But the thing is, I used to get stuck on YouTube. I'd be on my phone for hours. And I would just sit and stare at my phone. And something else I worked on is I try to stay off this thing as much as I can. I literally hate being on my phone anymore. So when like today, I went to a meeting with a friend, and we're discussing serious business. And we were talking, I put my phone completely to the side. I checked every 20 minutes or so, because we talked for about 2 hours. I checked every 10, 20 minutes, just in case, I had my sister watching my 2 boys, and I didn't want them, if something happened emergency-wise, and my phone's always on silent. But I literally just feel like we are trapped by these things. So if you ask yourself this: how many times a day do you look at this? How many hours in a day? I guarantee if you sit down and each time you pick your phone up and mark it down, and for 5 minutes, if you were for 5 minutes, you put a check mark. If you're for 10 minutes, put an X. Hour, a circle, and you mark those guys. And at the end of the day, before you go to bed, you look at that, you're going to see a lot of time on this thing just wasted. Unless this thing's making you money, that's possible too in today's society. But most of the time, it's Twitter, Facebook, any social media, YouTube, music, and you're staring at it. Utilize time. Get rid of this. Get rid of it. Another big thing you should get rid of: TV, guys. It's absolutely doing nothing for you. Nothing at all. Now, I will watch the occasional TV here and there. I'll peep a show or something. Walking Dead, that's my show. I'll watch that when it comes out. That's twice a year. 6 weeks, 12 weeks a year. I'll watch a show once a week. Other than that, it doesn't benefit me in any way. It does not benefit me. So do away with it, guys. If it's not benefiting you, if it's not for you or with you, it's against you, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, I'm not knocking it, saying if you want to watch TV, or if you're watching our TV before you go to bed to relax, absolutely. You work all day, you grind hard, you deserve a little bit of a break. So sometimes that mental break is good. It unlocks endorphins, and nervous system settles and relaxes. It's very good for you, but not good to sit in front of TV all day long. And people do that. I don't know how. I seriously tried to sit today when my son wanted to watch a cartoon I did called Loud House. I was trying to follow it, and I'm like, man, this is boring, dude. I can't sit here and watch this crap. But he wanted to watch it, so he watched it, and we survived through the 30 minutes of it. Mainly, what I just wanted to, my main point here, guys, is I know I'm babbling, rambling on here, and I kind of get off subject sometimes. That's me. I'm sorry. It's just this thing never shuts off. So when I'm in the middle of talking about something, it just literally more stuff is still going and going and going. So if I'm going off subject, I do apologize. But the main point here is look at yourself. Write down write down what you do with your day. And really, do it one whole day. That's all it's going to take, guys. It won't take long. It's not hard. It's carry on a piece of paper with you. Fold it up, put it in your pocket. And just mark down what you do. Okay, at this time we went to the gym. This time we left the gym. Okay, this time we got home. And then if you're going to work, say you get home at 10 o'clock in the morning, you're going to work at 2 o'clock. Mark down the things you do. Because then come later that night, anything throughout that day you mark down, and you see a gap between got home from the gym, leaving for work. There's a 3-hour gap. What did you do in that 3 hours? What did you accomplish? I mean, it's just little things like that, guys. It goes back to, like, you know, with money. If you save $1 a day, it doesn't sound like a lot. You know, 365 days, that's $365. 366 in a leap year. What's up? No, it just, seconds add up, minutes add up, hours add up, they all add up. Save time, utilize time. Make your time manageable. Manage it for yourself. You don't need some big timer to tell you what to do. You just need to find what works for you and make it work. Adjust it to your liking. But don't ever let electronics run your time, because we all have a clock above our head. It's here. We all have it. And it's ticking, and nobody knows when it's going to stop ticking. So utilize the time we have, guys. One last thing though is, you know, if you're hanging out with family, loved ones, and you're wasting time, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Every Saturday I spend with my family, and that's the one day that I do it all week. And today I just wanted to do it even longer because yesterday was a good day. So I called off and we went to the pool, we hung out, we had some, he wanted some pizza, so I picked him up some pizza. Your boy stuck to his diet, I didn't eat none. But it just, yeah, you have to utilize your time. I know I said it 1,000 times this episode, but I had to say it again. Anyways, guys, I feel like I've talked long enough for you guys. Tomorrow, big thing tomorrow. So we are going. Ooh, just saying the lighting in here. Picked a new shirt. I love that saying. No excuses, just results. It gets me fired up because you can make excuses all day, or you can go make results. Make results. You want results. Tomorrow tomorrow is Monday. Everyone knows that's International Chess Monday. So me and the boys in the morning, I believe it's gonna be me, Rob, Bass, Steinwinder. I think even boy Chris is going to try to make an appearance. I have another buddy coming in to record us, and what we're gonna do is something completely different for you guys. Something we haven't done yet. I haven't done yet. We're going to have him record us 100% us, the real us, hanging out, how we work out off camera. It's just going to be us working out. It's going to be us talking. So it's going to be a little different. It's going to be more of just 100% inside a day of my life and a morning of my life. That's one good thing I'm going to call it. A day in the morning of Troy Hutchinson. No, I wanted to do this because I think too many people put fronts on. I think too many people put fake personas on when they work out, when they're on camera. I feel like that they're worried about what people are going to say and think, so they kind of freeze and kind of frame and just like, hey, how's your day? Good. You know, or hey, you're set, what's up? And then our lift is this. Or faces all serious, like let loose, get real. Because the whole thing of this is to show you guys the real us, the real me, my life. I want you guys to understand that and experience this stuff and realize and understand that. I want you guys to understand that I'm an average guy just like you guys. I like to go and have fun too and joke, and you know, I do take a lot of things serious, and the gym is one of them. But at the same time, you gotta have fun with it, and I think you guys are gonna like what we're bringing to you guys. I think you guys are gonna get a kick out of it because it's a good time, good laughs, and I'm excited about it. My dude Rob texted me, he's excited, so we're all thrilled about it. So I'm out of breath. I'm getting hot talking. I've been talking for almost 30 minutes, I think. All right, 20. So sorry, 20. So apologize for the long video, guys. But I'm going to wrap it up here, and then I think I'm going to edit this and eat my last meal, and then I'm going to hit the sack because tomorrow's a big day. I got to keep the grind going, guys. So with that said, guys, stay grinding, stay the course. Don't ever let anybody ever, you like that, tell you guys you can achieve your dreams. Because if you can believe it here, and you feel it in your heart, and you stop making excuses and make results, no, I'm just kidding, then you can absolutely achieve anything that you put your mind to, my friends. Anything you want to do, you can achieve it. So with that said, guys, have a great day and have a great week. Stay grinding, guys. Keep on the course and keep it pure to yourself and the ones that matter the most. Till next episode.